It's your friendly neighborhood gamer, RoseBludAngel. We got a new Citadelle Des Morts gameplay trailer to break down. It is the Intel drop. We had a gameplay trailer released yesterday. Today, we're going to dive a bit more into it, break down a few things, see what's going on. What do you say?
Let's get into it.
Alright, like I said, let's get into it.
I've been working on zombies since World at War, and this map is one of my favorites.
I'm going to try not to pause as much,
Citadelle
but
Des Morts
we'll
is
see.
a castle set in France. Zombies are coming out of walls and sewers and all the places that you would expect to find in a medieval castle. And you're doing your best to fight back and also uncover the mysteries the castle holds.
It's the next chapter for our crew. We've escaped Terminus. We're journeying across the world and hopefully locate a man by the name of Kraft. He's here for reasons we need to figure out.
Who doesn't like playing castles in their video games?
We haven't done a castle that looks like this. We're actually going into the bowels.
And then inside the castle, there's all these twisting hallways and dungeons and things to explore.
You start in the town square. We tried to kind of capture this quaint European village. This outbreak happens, and all that basically ruined everyone's day.
What I really love is we have a lot of maps that are grounded in science fiction. The castle is grounded in magic.
Magic is a different kind of horror, and it's a lot of fun. It gives us a lot of space to do incredible things that you don't normally see in Call of Duty.
I think one of the promises of Big Castle is Big Sword. As a longtime fan of zombies, that's so exciting to see.
They all start as a dormant bastard sword, and there's these 4 bastard knights that each had their own unique sword.
So it's good to know that there's a starting sword, like with the bows, there's a starting bow, and you will upgrade off of that. I didn't know if it would just be unlocking each element right away, but now we know.
Sword has its own element: a fire sword, lightning sword, a dark sword, and a light sword.
Getting kills with the wonder weapon charges this special attack that is unique to the sword.
The Doppelgas is our new enemy type. It's the special enemy of our new evolving enemy set. It has 2 heads, and we wanted to make it have a diverse attitude where the 2 heads are constantly looking for something, but they have a separate mind.
He is kind of a porcupine of death. He's super fast and in your face, so he'll make himself very known to you.
We wanted to try and make it as unsettling as possible, and I think we've done a pretty good job with that.
The traps here are very much themed around the map. So you've got a scalding hot oil trap.
You can actually light the oil on fire for extra damage.
Oh, wow,
A
okay.
second trap in Citadel, the Points of Power, creates a field around the player that knocks zombies down and
Cool
supplements
to know
their
that's a
weapon
trap.
fire with magical bolts.
Voltrade is back.
What it's all about is making zombies drop more things.
With the augment system, there's a lot of room to customize it and sort of build it out in a way that suits your fancy. I'm biased, but it's really good.
The Tesla Storm field upgrade, you become a living Tesla coil. It's got a lot of utility. It really starts to shine if other players are nearby. You actually link up. You become this living lightning attack force.
You can like clothesline zombies. It's awesome.
I'm really excited to just see fans experience the atmosphere.
We're all really excited for players to jump in and experience it on December 5th.
Alright, chat. Is that it? Anything else after? No. Okay, well, let's go back to a few things. First, I'm going to point out right here. So, I might be behind the lore a bit, maybe, but it seems like he is taken under the Dark Aether right now, and he is not mentally there, I guess. So, that'll be something interesting. We will probably, obviously, that'll have to do something with the Easter egg. I'm sure what it seems to be is we will go to him, he will give us steps to go, do whatever. No real hints at what the boss is going to be, obviously, but from the look of, let's see right here, Dragon. We haven't had correct me if I'm wrong, type in the comments. I don't think we've had a dragon boss before, so that will be something. We've had teammate dragons, you can fly with them in Garad Krovi, feed them in Der Eisendrache, but nothing fighting wise. So
Square. We tried to kind of
so knowing that we started in the
Capture
town
this
square is
queen.
actually a very big thing. It would make sense anyway, start more in the middle and then branch off to the actual big castle, but it's good to know. Don't know if we were going to be starting in it, so yeah, there's something.
is grounded in magic. Magic.
Right here seems to be around maybe a portal. You can get place to place. This seems like it's more under maybe the tavern or the stables, somewhere like that. And then it looks like right about in there, it looks like that there is that's inside the castle. So seems like we will have ways to get around, which will be
Promises of Big
Shaking
Castle
box.
is
what's that? What's in that? Don't know if that will have to do with swords, with the Easter egg, but we will figure that out. It might be nothing. It might just be some little cool
dormant bastard sword. And there's these 4 bastard knights that each had their own unique sword.
Each sword has its own element: a fire sword, lightning sword, a dark sword, and a light sword.
Okay.
getting kills with the Wonder Weapon.
Haven't really seen what the light sword will do. We
Or
kind of have
bat-
an idea of what the dark sword, the fire sword, and the lightning sword will do, but not much with the light sword. Don't know if it'll be a healing one. Yeah, it says it banishes foes into the darkness, so it might just be a thing of like anyone in your way is gone. We'll find out though tomorrow.
Weapon fire with magical bolts.
Voltrade is back.
What it's all about is making
We've known this for a while, maybe a while being a day or two, is that Vulture-Aid is the new returning perk. Not a new perk, but it got a new redesign, obviously. Yeah, so it'll be good. Good to know that it's... We don't know if it's going to be like OG Vulture-Aid, where we can see things through the map. And also didn't mention anything about zombies dropping the green mist shit that if you stand in, you would be immune to zombies. Zombies wouldn't notice you because like you're kind of like one right now. And yeah, so it's good to know that it'll be dropping not salvage, but essence, your points, essence. And what else did they say? Ammo is really good. That'll be a perk that like is pretty important, I think. Tesla Stormfield upgrade, obviously pretty cool. Don't know if it'll be used much from me, but who knows? You might have one of the friends just throw it on and like be like, hey, let's go do some damage. It might be really good for the boss fight. We'll have to see. This might be a play actually for the boss fight.
I'm really excited.
A big theory I've already talked to a few people about is this big guy right here. Where am I pointing? Over here. Yeah, right over there, yeah. This big guy being a possible boss. I know I talked about the dragon earlier, but the boss, we don't know yet. So it could be anything. Could be a dragon. Could be this giant, what do you want to call him? I don't know, some mythical looking dude pretty much from back in the day. Now, if you're a big fan, you might have noticed the portals looking a little bit more familiar than we think. That's because they were also in Vanguard Zombies. I don't know which maps, it might have been all of them, but yeah, so those are making a return. They're crossing things over with, games and games like we've been seeing. Another thing to mention is we didn't really see the Pack-a-Punch machine. I will have to rewatch the Terminus and Liberty Falls trailers to see if we saw them, but we might be looking at a new Pack-a-Punch machine. New/old returning. Could be the Vanguard one, but I think the Vanguard one was... I forget. How do I forget what the Vanguard one looks like? Honestly, who even cares? It's okay. Obviously, good to hear about the Peter. What was it, Peter? Let me check real quick. Let me do some research. There you go, Peter Lamb. He's been working on zombies since World at War, and this is one of his favorite maps. So that is amazing to hear. Even with these trailers and everything, I think we can tell that this is going to be a big zombies map. Not even in size, but just what to expect, what we're going to be seeing, what's going to be happening, the boss fight, the enemies, the gameplay. I think the gameplay is going to feel a lot different compared to Terminus and Liberty Falls, so very exciting stuff. Very exciting for the COD community. Well, zombies specifically, but I think everyone in COD will try this out at least. They got a taste of like Liberty Falls. Okay. Now this is zombies. This is what we were waiting for. This is the Dreisendrach. This is the Origins. Maybe not Origins, but like it has the same feeling with the elemental swords. Big thing that wasn't mentioned or seen was another enemy type. Not a new one, but just if they'll be the Manglers, the Amalgams, what's the other guy's name? The three-headed Godzilla, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or the zombie round, if we will have, not zombie round, the dog round, if it'll be the vermins or the parasites, or if it'll be a new one. Maybe we will get dogs back. That would be, but time will tell. We'll figure out tomorrow. Just speculation right now. But the thing that I've seen reports about that I don't know if it's true or not is the Doppelgas will be able to turn into the amalgam, which would be. I don't want that, please, I don't want that. As long as we get rid of Manglers, I'm okay though. So you gotta lose some to win some, and it's gotta even out. It's gotta even. Big thing is knowing that the swords will actually start as a base sword, and you will be able to upgrade it. It's not a go to each different element place and whatever. So that is it's a big thing, honestly. We're going back to like the Dreisendrach ways. Origins was different, but I think having a base sword adds a little bit more, especially for those people that won't be able to really upgrade right away or like know how to. These steps, it might be a whole Easter egg in itself. There's a lot more to this than the previous 2 maps we've had so far in Black Ops 6. The traps are looking very awesome. The oil trap, it just looks fun. Cool that you can throw a Molotov in there and ignite it even more and get extra points for that. That's good to know. And the magic trap looks really cool. It looks like a ring of fire almost. Didn't know if that would have to do with something with the Easter egg or if that was a field upgrade, but yeah, it is a trap they confirmed, so that is very exciting. Very, very unique looking trap, possibly maybe going to be like one of the coolest ones. We'll see. Don't use traps too much, but I'm sure with the SAM trials they'll make you use them, so you'll get a taste of them. Obviously gave us a bit of backstory about where we are, what's going on. I'm sure they have a blog post about it that will get more into it, but probably won't read too much into it. You don't want to spoil everything, you know. Get some of that intel tomorrow from the recordings and the, who knows, maybe they'll be digged up sites again in Terminus. Guys, that is the Citadelle Des Morts intel drop that we just received. Was a bit of a shorter one, was 3 minutes. I don't know how long the other ones were, but they definitely reused some of the footage from the trailer. It didn't show too much. We got a few looks at a few cool things, but yeah. I don't know about you guys. I'm excited for tomorrow. That out of the way. Make sure to check out my Twitch, RoseBludAngel. Instagram, RoseBludAngel. Twitter, RoseBludAngel. Whatever you want, RoseBludAngel. I'll be here. I better see you guys there.